Hi, welcome to my channel. So, we talk all things geeky, collecting, hobbies, and the like. So, like when people join in, they can join in by putting ideas in the comments, to keep us going. Obviously, I'm a massive Batman fan, as you can see behind you. I have done a lot of changes in this collection. I've actually downsized a lot of games and toys, figures. Mainly have statues now, which I'm very happy about, all in one place, which helps with my OCD. Anyway, it helps with my mental health, keeping everything in sections, which I love doing. So yeah, this Tuesday live stream. Sometimes this is good, sometimes I don't get anybody on it, but which is fine. And yeah, so I've been working on the theatre room upstairs. So just hoping that it will turn out okay. It should do, because it's going to be very minimalist. I will do a video of it once it's finished painting and a light to show you, or a live stream in that room. But I'm a minimalist, so like having collections is sometimes a bit hard for me. So doing quite well at the moment with the amount of views I get in. Gone up 15,000 since I hit 500,000. So slowly but surely. Only 10 people away from subscribers to 1,000, which is unbelievable for me, but I'm very pleased with that at the moment. So I try and do live streams at the same time, but sometimes obviously life gets in the way. Sometimes so I've got one like already. That's probably my missus's, probably, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm trying to make the channel grow and keep it fresh, different content, some funny, some silly, some more serious, but mainly about geek and collecting. As I say, I'm a big superhero fan, and I try to keep my channel kind of a bit geeky, but not tied up in politics, religion, or world events. I'm trying to grow. I want it to be a laid back channel that people can come and just chat and put messages in the chat. It's just me and my channel, so anyone, if you press the like button or subscribe, would mean a lot to me. I'm doing quite well at the moment, as I say. I've over 500,000 views. I've gone up 15,000 since I last checked, and also my subs now, I'm only 10 away from 1,000 subs, which is going to be quite a milestone when I reach it. So I will do it at some point, but hopefully people can use the chat. As I say, I have cut down a lot of my collection today. The games, I've only kept the games that really mean anything to me, or I've played with my children or my missus. I don't collect whole lines, so I'm not going for a whole PlayStation line or an Xbox line. I just have the games that I have a real connection to, which helps with my mental health, not having too much gear. Hello, welcome to Ethan. Yeah, so I'm generally trying to not downsize my collection, but more focused. I mean, I've got a one full scale statue there, so I'm hoping to save some money and instead of buying little silly things, just put it in a pot and then buy a quarter scale statue. I do like that scale. I have owned a few of them in the past, and I sold them, which was really stupid. So thank you very much. Yeah, so like the title says, I am a humble collector, meaning that I'm not flashy. Um, I try to talk. I mean, I have got this watch, but it's not like a £30,000 watch. I do love watches, so it's like watches on a budget really. But if they look good to me, that's all really matters. Um, as I say, I am a massive Batman fan. So 12 people watching, thank you very much. If you consider pressing the like button or subscribing, even better. I'm only 10 away from 1,000 subs, so hopefully I might get that by the end of this week. So like, if you've got anything like you collect, or I don't care, you know what it is. I don't know why you're asking that question, but yeah. So I do normally about an hour on a Tuesday, and then I do it on a Sunday for an hour, and then occasionally the odd others live streams in the week. I do normally have content quite regular. Like Monday's normally my Batman day for videos, and then Tuesday I'll do a live stream. Wednesday's normally game related. Thursday's normally movies, TV shows I've been watching, and then like Friday I have a rest, and then Saturday, Sunday it's mainly sports. Do a lot of reviews of games like after they've just happened. I was thinking of doing like watch along games, but I'm not really an expert at names and that, so it would just be people me going, oh, this was number 11's just kicked the ball, and I don't think people are going to want to watch that. And yeah, so I'm trying to grow the channel a little bit. I'm not in a rush. I love what I do, and hopefully I get a lot of positive comments, which I'm very happy about. It means the world to me. People like my channel, they like my voice. Some people don't know why I don't do voice acting, which I never really thought about. As I say, it's a community. That's why I love doing this. And as I say, I mean, I could do a video and get 800 views. I could do a live stream and only get 130 or something like that, which I'm absolutely fine with. I just like the community. 7767. Is that just a random number? Not quite sure what you're saying, but yeah. So like what have I been watching lately? I've been watching Peacemaker. You're trying to guess my age? Well, it's not 767. Yeah. So like I've been watching Peacemaker. What's the other? Tulsa King. I've been watching that a lot. I do like that. I do like watching programs, but they have to really grip me, because otherwise I just lose interest. Yo, bro, can you check my PFP? I'm not sure that if you're talking to me or somebody else in the chat, just let me know. Oh, profile picture. Fair enough. I will check it at the end. I say the best way people can help is subscribing to the channel. Just because that's my main goal, is to get to 1,000 subs. The views are way more than I've ever thought I'd get. I mean, as it is, it's just me putting my content on my YouTube channel and occasional live streams. But I like people like saying, oh, this is my favourite game, or favourite movie. It might be recommend a movie I haven't seen. A big movie lover, so I've been playing Call of Duty 7 Black Ops. The beta's out, so I quite enjoyed it today. I wasn't too keen on it yesterday, but the map I was on today I really enjoyed. Been playing zombie a bit on it, which I don't normally play, but my son is going to give me a game of that tomorrow, so that'll be fun. And yeah, so if anyone wants to say anything, please pop in. As I say, it means a lot to me. I mean, as I say, I say it on every video, but at one time it was 0 people watching and it was just me sitting there talking to myself. But I'm trying to work hard to improve my live streams, and I have a debate about whether to contact companies about, because my theatre room is obviously very low budget, projector screen and my projector's quite good actually, to be honest, but I don't know if not sponsorship, but my channel's not big enough at the moment. I might do that down the line and see if they send me, like, theatre related products, whether it's projectors, chairs, seats, anything. But I mean, as I say, I'm never going to be heavily into advertising or making people pay for just watching an old man rant on. It's not really fair, especially in this day and age. I read the news earlier on about Xbox subscription going up. At the moment it's £14.99 a month for the Ultimate, and I think they're cashing in on the fact that Black Ops 7 is going to be coming out, because they've increased it to, is it $22.99 in the UK? I know it's $29.99 for the Ultimate. I mean, it's probably good value for money, but I don't play a lot of games on the Game Pass, so I might cut down just the online subscription. But I do like having it because I've been playing Doom, the new Doom game, so I want to finish that before my subscription runs out. Yeah, it's 50% increase. So I don't know if anyone else has got an Xbox, but PlayStation, I did look into getting that one, but to be honest, it's not worth it. The games you get on it are not. There might some modern ones, but then they take them off really quick. Where the Game Pass, obviously Xbox Game Pass, you get all the Call of Duties when they come out, AAA games. Tony Hawk's on there, which I need to play because I love Tony Hawk's games. Yeah, even at my age, I still like watching movies and playing video games, so passes the time. I needed that. It's only Coke, it's not like alcohol. I don't know if anyone else is in the chat, or because it's kind of, I don't know if it's froze. It has done this occasionally, so bear with me while it sets its bell up again. Why spend $30 every month to own nothing? I'll stop using it when it went from $14.99 to $19.99. Fair enough. I understand what you're saying, but are we in a world now where people don't own everything? I mean, you rent movies. So like, say like you had Netflix and they have movies on there, they're not going to be there forever, or Amazon, or what other ones? Paramount. They just take them off, don't they? But then the downside is like Apple TV. I've bought movies on it. Some quite expensive, and I don't want them taking them off because you don't have no rights to them. So yeah, it's pretty. The only way you're going to do that is if you go out and buy physical copies. But most people just stream everything now. Well, the ones I know do. But it is. It all depends what you if you think you're getting value for money, I suppose. And if there's enough on there to keep you going back. So if it's £22.99 a month here in the UK, even you said it's 20 over 12 months, it's great. It does get quite expensive. But then games are getting more expensive, so people are going to use Game Pass and that. Because if games are going to cost 80 quid, I mean, you buy the new Call of Duty and it's like ridiculous. It's like 79.99 for basic one, and then it's 99.99 plus for the deluxe. And then people, if you think about how much you've paid into a game, you do have the right to the game you purchase outright. Companies like Microsoft and game developers to the players the moment they purchase. Yeah, but sometimes I don't think everyone reads the small print. When you acknowledge the small print, and I bet it says somewhere in that about you're only renting this game, not owning it. I don't know. I mean, I've never really looked into it. Most games I buy physical as much as possible. But then most of mine are retro games anyway, before the internet even existed. So I'm quite lucky like that. To be honest. Casey, hello. Welcome. As I said, we were just talking about game subscriptions or movie subscriptions, whether it's worth having a subscription or paying for outright for a movie or a physical game. But as I say, I only buy. I do purchase games online, but I normally have a physical copy as well, just because I like collecting. And as I say, most of my games are like pre-internet anyway, so like whether it's PlayStation 2, 3, 4, Xbox, like Xbox original, you don't play on online anymore. But I loved Halo on that, so I've got that. I like playing, when I play games, I like playing them on my original console rather than streaming them. So I'm probably out with Game Pass. I'll probably stop the subscription on that once it runs out. Because though I like playing Call of Duty online, I think I actually own it. But then, as I say, it's ridiculous because if you're going to be paying £100 for a game like Call of Duty, and every time they bring out what's that word? What's the one they do? Season passes and all that lot, where you get extra bits. Some people must be spending like £300 for a game. By the end of the life of the game, or probably even more, because that's how they make their money, and it's like FIFA, isn't it? It's all the add-ons and coins you have to buy, and which is not very nice. But as I say, if anyone's watching, please consider hitting the like button. That really helps my channel, and if you want to subscribe, help me get to that 1,000. It would mean a lot to me. And I'm not really that bad to listen to waffle on for an hour. Well, I don't think I am anyway. So so I'm, as I say, downside my collection, trying to get more, not expensive stuff, but stuff that I really going to enjoy owning. So that's why I don't like it about politics or religion, because there's enough channels on about that on YouTube. But as I say, like my son collects trainers, Jordans and that. That's his bag, it's not mine. So I take an interest in that. My other son's into Magic the Gathering and Warhammer, so I take an interest in that, but it's not for me to collect. So that's what I'm saying. If anyone's on here and they collect, I don't know, the strangest thing. The weirdest thing I think we collect is like, what's happening, me old mucker? No game subscription is worth more than 15 a month. How many games can one person play and complete in 30 days? Exactly. It's become the age of having to have everything. I mean, go off tangent a bit. I mean, where I work, obviously I work in a supermarket. I've mentioned that a number of times. And you get people coming in and the children are playing up and they go, well, first of all, I'm going to take away your phone. And then like they go, and the kid still plays up, they want this, they want that. And they go, well, if you're not careful, I'm going to take away your laptop. And then like they carry on and they go, well, that's you not playing the console for a month. And I'm thinking, how much do these kids have? I mean, obviously I'm a lot older, so we had what we were given, mainly toys. There wasn't really mobile phones and that, but when a mobile phone average cost is £500 upwards, you know, Christmas must be very expensive for these people. But that's what I'm saying, tangent off. I think £14.99 is enough. I think when you start going over 20 quid, it's going to get a bit greedy, because where are you going to be in a couple of years' time? There's no point paying full price for a game that will be on sale. Yeah, it's patience. I think that's the problem. People don't have patience anymore. You know, everything's now. And like my son plays video games, my older one, and he buys hundreds of them, but he never plays them, but just because they're on sale. You know, I stick to mainly. I played all the Arkham games. I like them. I like the Telltale Batman games. I'm playing Spider-Man, the first one at the moment, because I'm a bit slow. And then I'll play Miles Morales, and then I'll play Spider-Man 2. So by the time Spider-Man 2, I'm going to play it, the price will have dropped. So if you're patient, you know, if you're a patient person, things like, and you think about it, everything's so expensive now. I mean, like I'm playing my backlog. Alright, cool. That's what I'm saying. People go on there and go, oh, I didn't know I own that, or oh, I'll play that. It's quite strange, really. It's like, it's not as much money become more available. I think in some ways it's harder to buy things now. Especially I mean, I know like if you're youngster at school and that, things are a bit different, but if you're an adult, I mean, all your bills are going up. Food, what I could buy 3 months ago, doesn't even cost the food now. I have to add extra to it. I like games like, yeah, I like Metro. Yeah. The only problem with it when I play them games is I'm forever running out of ammo, because you have to find it, don't you? And then like, you know, make your own. And you know, where Call of Duty you can shoot 1,000 bullets and it doesn't really matter, because it's not real world. I mean, if I was in the army and they gave me a gun, I'd be out of ammo within like 30 seconds. So yeah, I like Fallout. I like the Fallout first game, and I like Vegas. But then you're immersed into it. That's what I think that's what's missing in games now. You don't immerse yourself into you know, the story. I mean, how many people play Call of Duty and actually play the campaign? A lot less than it was when I started off. I think the last time I enjoyed playing Black Ops was Black Ops 2 online, and that was mainly because my missus played it with me. So we got that memory together of playing it. You've got to place your shots aim. Yeah, well, I'm lucky if I hit the toe, let alone anything else. So, yeah. It's escapism for me. I mean, it's a lot different now when I play games because, like Xbox and that have cracked down on people going, "Oh, you're the W word or you're the F word or whatever." Now it's a bit more. Well, you get chucked off. You're rude to people. It probably still goes on. I'm playing Fallout 3. I'm 20 and I've been enjoying it thoroughly. Exactly. I mean, my youngest son's only 21 and he still plays video games. But the older one, he mainly plays like Dark Souls, games like that. But then I used to play that a lot when I was, like when he was younger. I used to always play like Final Fantasy games like 7, 8 and 9 a bit. And he picked up playing number 9 and then 10. He didn't do 11 was online, like 13. You know, so like they've always been around video gaming. So, you know, everyone in this house has completed Zelda, Oracle of Time, and they were well younger. Infinity War. Yeah, I can believe. They've just gone downhill since. Yeah, so they've all played like, and like we still have family time where we play Mario Party or Smash Brothers Brawl or Mario Kart. I mean, I don't mind. I always come, if we're playing and there's just three of us, I always come third, but it's enjoying it with them. We have a banter and a laugh, and I think that's sorely missing now. Because people play online, you could be in a room by yourself for hours on end. Whereas before, when like we were playing Halo and that, we were all in the same room. You know, so which is funny because most people know good taste. At least it's not Fortnite and Call of Duty only. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so most of them, like most of my kids, have grown up playing games beyond before, like internet took over, and they all think fondly of games like Cameo was the launch title on the Xbox 360, and we've all completed that. We thought it was amazing, you know, Arkham Asylum. So we've all had this journey together. So we've all got this common conversation about games before the internet, where you had, I mean, half the games aren't even released fully now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. But a lot of people I know, and I don't know a lot of people, but the people I do know, they often say it's much more enjoyable playing in the same room with somebody. But now you have to buy games that aren't even finished. Like, you think how much DLC costs to add on to a game, and you're paying almost, I don't know, even if you pay £10 extra every time a DLC was on, it comes to like a price of a full game. So I'm very old school when it comes to gaming. I mean, the games I say, the games I've got, the ones I love, I can pop them in my PlayStation 2 or my Dreamcast or my other consoles and just play them. I mean, I never owned a Mega Drive, but I love that. So, yeah, 29 minutes I've been waffling on. Yeah, so see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like coming on here, because obviously Blake and that. It's like we're talking video games and stuff like that. And then one day it might be, who's your favourite superhero, or what movie do you like? So that's why I love doing this. It's very low key. It's, as I say, it's just me. And thank you for the 4 people who press the like button. As I say, I'm quite a laid back person. I'm not money orientated, to be honest, which is probably to my downfall sometimes. But yeah, so I do speak my mind. I've always said if developers release yeah, but they don't see it like that. They just see it as money grabbing, don't they? I mean, it's things like, I think Xbox 360 was the turning point, really, wasn't it? With people playing online. I mean, I could be mistaken, but because obviously you had Halo, Gears of War. I mean, I remember when Gears of War was the hyped game coming out. It was so different from Halo. It's like those memories you can't get back, because you know this day and age. I don't think even people buy physical gaming magazines anymore. It's all online. I mean, you don't even get a gaming manual in most of the modern games. So I think it's a shame. Sometimes you got a poster, but you don't get that now. So yeah, as I say, I played a lot of games in my time. You know, some are good, some are bad, some I'm rubbish at, but I don't mind. At least I've given them a go. You know. Oh man. Thank you for that, anyone who stayed with me. It's actually been quite interesting today talking about games. As I say, like, hi, sorry I've been busy and I like to. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I replied to your comment about it. See, like my gaming setup, it's not on a normal TV. My gaming setup's up on a projector, which I love. So I've got 2 rooms. We've got the living room, which is like all our geeky stuff, and then I've got my theatre room, which is completely empty apart from project. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, so my projector room upstairs has just got the projector, my screen, and I've blacked out everything else. I don't want posters up on the wall or anything distracting, because I find it hard concentrating as it is. To be honest, doing these YouTubes probably the longest I sit still. Yeah, Gears of War was just like playing that, using a chainsaw. It was just so different. See what I mean? It's like some people remember playing it or played it, you know, if you're younger, you played it more recently. You have seen my comment, I think I have. You have, definitely, and it's much appreciated, to be honest. I like people leaving comments and I can reply to. As I say, it's only a small channel, so I was kind of gutted really, because where I live, someone had a theatre chair, you know, with the cup holder and everything, and they only wanted £130 in the UK for it. Nice condition and everything. It was just getting rid of it, but it was collection only, and unfortunately I don't drive. I try to keep your videos good. Thank you very much. Yeah, so like, you know, so like that one got probably sold now, but things like that happen. But it was like, you know, like, that's why I said, do I call out to people who make theatre chairs and say, hey, do you want to send me one to review? Probably not, because I'm not in that league, to be honest. Most people who do that have got 100,000 subscribers and millions of views. But you never know, one day. I wouldn't even know how to start, to be honest. Yeah, I try to keep my videos light-hearted. Never made blockbuster games. I mostly play single player. Alright. Well, that's great, because I think that's what gaming's about, to be honest. And I totally agree with you. So, I don't know where everyone is, if you're in the UK or abroad. What game or game series would you say is your favourite? Ooh. I'm a big Tomb Raider fan. I do own all the Tomb Raider games. It's just something I've always played from PlayStation 1 through 2, 3, 4. Gran Turismo. I don't collect all the Gran Turismo games. Definitely Halo. But then that was just because I remember finishing Halo 1, 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, so like, I'm just thinking, sorry, I just got a memory blank. Yeah, so like I finished Halo 1, 3 o'clock in the morning and woke my missus up. She wasn't very happy. Well, she did say to me, when you finish it, let me know. So I did. But unfortunately it was 3 o'clock in the morning. But then kind of, you know, when you're on the edge of your seat and you think, I'm going to get it this time, and then you die, and then you have to do that bit again. You don't get that now. They don't make games easy, but they just make them a bit more player friendly. Yes, I love Halo series, Call of Duty, Burnout. I like the Metro series, you know, like Metro Prime. I've enjoyed that, playing that. There's quite a few different ones, to be honest. I can't really... Are you in Florida? So how far behind are you there? Oh, Bedfordshire. Nice part of the world. Yeah, so like... Dreamcast games, there were only one of each game. I finished Shenmue on Dreamcast, but then I did number 2 on Xbox One, the original Xbox. Played Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yeah, I mean, some of them are like that. You know, games are... the PlayStation 2 games, they were quite long, hard. As I say, I've just got into Mega Drive. I like playing that. Thank you for the 6 likes. If anyone watches on the replay, please consider subscribing as well. I'm nearly at 1,000, so I'm very happy. I do have a soft spot for Tarzan on the PlayStation 1. I know it's a bit random, but I love that game so much. I'm still not finished it, to be honest. I play Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Warzone. Did you like Black Ops 7 Beta? I did today. Yesterday I wasn't quite on the multiplayer, but I did enjoy the zombie mode, which was a surprise to my family because I don't normally like zombie related gaming or movies. Like 28 Days and that, I couldn't watch it. Not because it was a bad movie, I know there's a cult. Oh right, okay. So early afternoon. Yeah, so like, yeah, quite a few. But see, I like James Bond games, but I don't like them all. I'm in Derbyshire. Yeah, so like, as I say, my game collection's probably gone down half. So I just sold off or got rid of half the collection. I was never going to play them. So, yeah, I was never going to play them. So I didn't have no connection to them. I love probably one of my favourite games of all time is Mirror's Edge, the original. Because again, I remember the hype about that game. I'm no good at football games, to be honest. My nephew, he is. When I used to like go around and when I was a lot younger, he'd always thrash me. Stalker 2. I need to look that one up. Subnautica. Yeah, I'll look them both up when I'm finished. I mean, you can find the right game. Gaming's still a great hobby. But I do think it's bad when it's just like everything's pumped out about DLC or, you know, pay £30. I mean, I've seen people play, what was it, you know, like Clash of Clans and all that, and they pay a fortune. I'm sure they don't realise how much they're spending on these games with to get extra coins to get over levels. It's ridiculous. But then that's people are willing to pay it, and that's how they make their money. Make it a free game and then charge you for everything else. My favourite first-person shooter game is GoldenEye. The original. I play Clash, but I pay nothing. Well, that's good. If you're patient, you don't have to. But there are people who pay out so much money playing games on the I think it's dangerous on your mobile phone because you don't actually realise you're doing it. Oh, I love God of War on PlayStation. Yeah, I'm playing that. Well, I've only just started. My son introduced me to that game. And the anime Cyberpunk. And yeah, he plays a lot of that game. So I get help from him. I mean, I used to play a lot of GTA back on the PlayStation, to be honest. So I used to play San Andreas and Vice City. I love them two games. But I don't collect them all. And I don't play the ones now online. So, see, there you go. Another money grabbing. Fortnite, make the game free. I mean, every franchise going now, isn't it? Because when it started, it didn't have all these. Now it's got Marvel, Lego, and probably loads of other franchises I don't even know. And people just fork out for costumes. That's another thing, you see. Forking out for a turn of costumes for characters. Before you know it, you're spending a lot of money. 7 likes, thank you very much. All means a lot to me, and that's genuine. There's people who've been following me for a long time now. I just feel like anything that added to a game that you should put should be able to be obtained. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. I've stopped now. I have not played. Well, on football, FIFA. Do you mean? FIFA, is it? Actually, I still call it FIFA. I know it's FC 25. So Oh, Fortnite. Oh yeah, I get you now. Yeah, yeah. So that's the problem. I'm not very good at Warzone. You know, where you wander around for ages finding stuff. I mean, my nephews and grandkids, and you know, they've all played them, and they've all, you know, seem to enjoy them. That's fine. But not to me. It's not my cup of tea, to be honest. I just last time I played for. Wow. I don't know what season it's on now. But as I say, each to their own taste. That's the way I say it's all gone. It's gone online. Play Warzone and gets people. You know, wander around for hours, get shot, and then you've got to start all over again. Well, I don't have the patience for games like that. I like a good story in my game, to be honest. I'm like a story orientated gamer. If it grips me, I play it endlessly, like I did Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 1. I've not played the remake. My son has, but I've not. Or I played the trial, but I didn't connect to it because to me it was always on the original PlayStation game. So can't believe 47 minutes gone by so quick. Thanks for everyone who's been taking part. It really cheers up my day. No, I'm not too bad today because I'm actually day off, so it's when I've been at work. Normally it's nice to just come on and chat to people about different things. As I say, it's been nice talking about gaming. I've probably got loads more games that I've played. I did like the Lego Batman games, but then again, that was because I was playing with my kids, you know, when they were younger. So, and my missus and I played like Lego, Star Wars, and hi to you as well. Thank you for joining. As I say, we've been talking mainly about video games today. Sometimes it's movies, sometimes it's TV, sometimes it's just general collecting. That's what it's all about. As I say, I'm only a small channel, so any help is much appreciated, to be honest. What time is it? Yeah, I was a bit late starting, so I'll stay on for about another 10 minutes. As I say, even, you know, collecting's a bit tighter now. Even people who spend £4,000 on a statue are finding it tough. Well, I don't spend £4,000 on a statue, I'm just saying. It's not just the ordinary collector who's suffering. You know, hobbies are kind of taking a bit of a backseat, I think, more now, because life kind of takes over. But at least there are still games out there. I like Stalkers of the Reelers and Reloads. Continue. Alright, that's cool. What are you playing that on? Then I'll go and have a look on that system. It's like the Switch too, isn't it? Like £80 for a game that you don't own. Just think the world's gone crazy. Absolutely. I'm a big movie nerd too. I have a lot of. I don't have a lot of VHS now, but I did do. But sometimes they're the only way you can get like the original version. Like Star Wars, like the ones I got on VHS are not been altered, so they're like the original theatre release before George Lucas started to chop them up and put extra bits in and take bits out. DVDs, we've got a lot of Disney DVDs. My missus likes Disney and animated films, and so do I, to be honest. Yeah, but then, as I say, it's the world of streaming now, isn't it? Are people going to go, when they're going to start taking things off streaming, are people going to go out, charity shops or whatever, and buy a £1 DVD? Probably. What's your favourite movie? If you have one. Xbox Series X. Yeah. Is it a re-release or is it a new game? As I say, I don't really follow what's up and coming until it hit. Mind you, I do look forward to the new Lego Batman game next year. I'll be getting that. Hello again. Did you go away? Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new Batman game. The Lego one. We do need a new Arkham game. I don't know how to do it, but there's Origins. I didn't like Origins. I found it a bit boring, to be honest. But I loved City. I thought City was a great game. But they're not going to make games like that. Do you know what I mean? The game has issues, but the reason it's accepted them was partially developed in a war zone. Alright. Probably not the best environment to create a game. I believe. Well, thank you for being here, Blake, and Griddy, and anybody else who's joined. It does mean a lot to me. I get to meet loads of people that I probably won't in real life, but it's a nice way to spend an hour or two just chatting about different things. Brightens up my day, as I say. But today has been a good day because I've been decorating a lot in my theatre room. So I'll probably watch a film later. Not quite sure which one I'm going to watch, but depends what mood I'm in for as well. I do like the Avatar series of movies. I'm looking interested in the third one coming, how they deal with that. And there's a lot better people do videos on movies than me. I just put in my bit, not random. So I think I'm going to call it a day in a minute anyway. So I need a drink. Not alcoholic, I need a cup of tea. I'm very boring and traditional. But thanks to everybody who has joined in. As I say, it does mean the world to me. And even if you go off here and go, what a load of rubbish, just thanks for being here. Or you go off and tell your mates, even more special. So I say, I'm only a small channel and happy the way it's developing, so it's a new game and yeah, I thought it would be, yeah. I'll have a look when I've finished it, Blake. Okay? Right, I'm going to call it a day now because I'm getting a bit hungry and thirsty. But thanks for everybody who has joined in. As I say, it does mean a lot to me. I don't take it for granted. Anyone taking their time out to listen and join in with a grumpy old man means the world to me. And all the nice comments that I do get, as I say, it is very humbling, but much appreciated. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling now. You take care, and I'll see you in the next live stream, which will probably be Sunday. As I say, I do have videos coming out. If you want to check them out, give a like, share them, and yeah, I look forward to talking to you lot on another day. Take care now.